Hey Raymond, thanks for coming in, buddy. We just got out here, went and caught some bait fish. Right now, I got a small live bait fish on the end rod. I got a cut bait on this one, bluegill. I got bluegill head, and the one closest to us, I got chicken liver mixed with garlic powder. Yeah, hopefully tonight we get something. We got fresh bait, chicken livers. I even got bait, uh, beef liver. We're fishing on the Sheboygan River. We're about 5 minutes from the house. And next weekend, we got be in Oshkosh Saturday morning. I'm gonna have a special guest. Nobody knows who he is because he's not on YouTube or nothing. Just a guy that I know in one of my Facebook fishing groups, one of the Wisconsin catfishing groups. He's never chased catfish before, so hopefully next weekend I get him his first channel cat. Or his first flathead, no telling. 'Cause that area up there, there's flathead too. The guy said he wants to pay me to take him, but man, he's paid for serving for our country. Least I can do is take him fishing, show him how to at least chase catfish. That rod on the end's moving a lot, but I do got live bait on there, so that little guy is probably moving that rod like crazy. What's up, Johnny Small Pepper? Miss Valerie. As you guys know, I got Wildcat. I got the Wildcat hooks on the 8 and I got cat collars on. Buck Williams, thanks for coming in, buddy. Right now we got live bait on the very end rod. We got bluegill head on the middle, and we got chicken liver on the rod closest to us. Man, Hog City, I just started, man. Yeah, Sheboygan. I got fresh bait this time, so hopefully we get something. Plus chicken liver and beef liver. All right, Miss Valerie. What's up, hunting and stuff? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we got the guard dogs on, so we shall see. Like I said, we just started. I just got the rods in maybe 2 minutes before I went live, so I've been in the water about 10 minutes. What's up, Brandon? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Hey, you want to bring the net over here? Just in case? No. I better not catch no turtles tonight. Yeah, 40 pound. Catch a 40-pound channel in this river. No, don't need no dang turtle. Oh, turtles tonight. I was thinking about going to 8th Street Bridge, Hog City. Then I decided I didn't want to deal with people walking by. Nah, nobody's fishing over there yet, but the people walking by, I don't feel like dealing with them. What's up, Huckleberry? Thanks for coming in. Oh, I was thinking about Workers Park myself, but decided that too. Too many people over there. I like it nice and quiet, man. Miss Valerie, her hand, her wrist ain't bothering her too bad today. She actually did a little bit of drawing and stuff. And then she caught a lot of the panfish that for bait. So she's doing all right. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice here tonight. Yeah, we got a west wind, but that's all right. It's nice and cool. Yeah, no telling. He might be, he might not be. Hey, Warren, Farley. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Yeah, they are really easy to set up. Once you learn to set that tension on each rod, on your rod and stuff, setting the sensitivity is easy too. That varies by if you got current or no current. Just so you guys know, just keep an eye out for them in the near future. Guard dog got some big things coming. I think everybody's gonna like it. Mr. John Parker, thanks for coming in, buddy. Oh yeah, Mr. Parker, you'll like it. Once you get used to setting it up, it's not hard to set up or anything. Once you get used to that, you'll enjoy it. It's one less rod or however many you got. That'll be that many less rods to worry about. John Euler, thanks for coming in, buddy. Hey, you guys know I switched all to braid. So far, I'm liking it. It's the second time using it. Casts real smooth. That's that reaction tackle braid. I'm using I got the 65-pound reaction tackle braid and the high vis orange. Stuff's actually pretty, it's bright, all right. Well, Hog City, let's go fishing. I'll show you a turtle. Speaking of that, I gotta get ready. I gotta get some leaders made up for salmon fishing. About that time of the year last year, people got lucky. Salmon run wasn't that great. This year, I'm ready to make people mad again. I've had soft shell before, Jordan. They are pretty good. Just gotta know how to clean and cook them. That's the key. Pretty much to anything. It's like catfish, man. People say if you don't know how to clean them, you're gonna get that no good taste. Like anything. Pretty much, if you know how to cook, you make it taste good. Yeah, John, you want to come up here, man, when the salmon run starts? You know you're more than welcome. Oh, no. I ain't going to do that. Too much work to clean them things, man. Oh, goody. We got my favorite kind of people coming down, kayakers and canoes. Yeah, John, I'm 2 minutes from Lake Michigan, so can't complain too much. Yeah, if I get in my lines, that might be a possibility. I mean, if you can't see orange line and you can't see orange rod, something wrong with you. Yeah, Huckleberry. And I know. Been a well last weekend, but I wasn't live. What's up, Hill Jack? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Well, we got a lot of kayakers today and people in canoes. Nah, not yet. Let me see if I can get it up close, John. You'll see at the top. It's called a guard dog. That right there. Put that in the top eye, and then you come down. You see this line? That's your tension line. Goes down to your. I connect it to the rod holder. What it does? Not yet. Nah. Cat. Channel cat. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. So John, what it does is it's an automatic fish hooker, is what it is. Uh. Fish will grab. It'll pop that guard dog out the top eye, and that rod will just whip back like you was setting the hook. That ain't no good, Hill Jack. I'm in the same spot I'm always at. So that guard dog I showed, you put that in. You run your fishing line through the middle of it, and then you gotta what you call the nose of the guard dog. Stick that in the top eye, and then you set your tension on that tension line I showed. You can you go about 1/3 to 2/3 rod bend. That but yeah, it's like setting the hook, like you would set the hook, but it does work on circle hook because that's all I use. Caught a few channel cats on it. Caught a few turtles on it too. And the nice thing is, John, oh yeah, it's not 100% hookup ratio. Every once in a while, when they're short striking, you'll miss them. I've missed a few of them. I'd say about 80% of the time, though, when I do get a hit with the guard dog on, get a good hookup. And the smallest little nibble, man, that you'll see that rod move, swing back and forth. When they start getting a little serious, that rod tip will go forward. And if they engage it, if they got that hook good enough, it'll pop that guard dog out and that'll drop to the ground and the rod will whip back and set the hook. Thanks, Hill Jack. Yeah, but they do work. And like you fish from your pontoon, don't you, John? Every once in a while, you can use it on your pontoon. Also, use it on boats. There's guys that go trolling for striper. They use it for striper fishing too. I've heard of guys using it on bluegill, which is weird. I've never tried it, but possibly it works for that too. So yeah, you can drag baits with it. You just gotta set the sensitivity. where it don't keep setting off. Once you figure out the sensitivity and the tension on it, you got it made because it only takes a few seconds to set it up. Actually, got to check this one right here. Only had chicken liver on it, so you'll be able to see how it gets set up. I still got chicken liver. I want to toss it back out. About like this. Grab your rod tip, bend it over, and guard dog. Just slide that line or braid right in the middle. Stick that nose in. Go up, and then you're set. If you got slack in your line, if it's set up right, you'll be able to reel in that slack so you can tighten your line up. And once you set the tension, the first time you set it up, you ain't got to worry about that. But there you go. And then to set your tension, there's a small plastic piece that you just pull the line through, tension string. There you go. It's set. And you just wait for a fish. Just takes a few seconds. What's up, Guerrero? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Yeah, it's like being spring loaded, but it's the rod doing all the work. Like you would set the hook on a J hook or a hybrid circle hook. Yeah, recast this ancient mariner out there. Put it in a different spot. And I'll check the live bait. If it ain't got live bait, I'll. Yeah, man, I'm loving these ancient mariner reels. And what you got to remember, even with your bait cast, you got to turn the reel where it's facing the water. You got to set it up like a spinning rod, just so you can set the guard dog in it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind another, at least a couple. I like that burnt orange color too. Once I get caught up on everything again, I'll get me another couple of them. I like how they cast and stuff. Man, Hilljack this year, uh, it worked okay. I ran out of it. I'm waiting for the next one, my next package to get here. And once I get the new package in, I'll be showing something new they came out with at Jules. You might get you a pink pink Ancient Mariner, John. I want some I need a couple more. I'm gonna get, like I said, I want to get a couple more of the burnt orange Ancient Mariners for these two Uncle Lou rods here. Then I'll take the my 5500 Abu C3 off and this Cast King. I'll have them as backups. I just like how that Ancient Mariner casts and the amount of line you can keep on them. Don't get me wrong, the Cast King and the Abu, they're good reels. But yeah, this braid, man, I'm actually liking it. It casts a lot smoother to me than that the the mono. And I mean, I couldn't go wrong. 1,500 yards for $44. And I respooled so far 7 reels, and I still got enough to do at least one more reel, 1 or 2 reels. So yeah, Hilljack, it is. It's in my about page. I know that bait fish still alive out there. See that rod at the end moving just a little. So that bait fish is moving. All right, Hilljack, sounds good, buddy. But I'll be right back, everybody. I'm gonna go change this jersey out with my other one. All right. I'm Yeah, hopefully it gets something tonight, everybody. Yeah. Seems like every other weekend I'm throwing a skunk. I'm hoping next week when we go to plan on going to Oshkosh again. If not Oshkosh, we'll go to Eureka. We usually do pretty good in Eureka. Thanks for Guerrero showing us that spot. It's a nice area. All right, Hilljack. I'll check it later tonight. If you guys would, go check out Wildcat Rigs at wildcat.com. Put in Hawaiian Fisherman. You get 15% off. There's rigs on there for as low as $1.50. 60 pound 60 pound rig. And they're they got snell knots on them. But $1.50 a rig for the 60 pound test. That's the channel cat rig, as he's calling them. They got your traditional snell knot. Can't beat it. I don't know many places that sell 60 pound pre-made rig for $1.50. I got the Wildcat 8/0 hooks, John. Let me go grab the hooks. I'll show you what they look like. The 8/0 hook. That's the Wildcat 8/0 hook right there. Got a nice offset. Good old nice circle hook. And you can see the offset right there. It's a good hook. One of the hooks, can't remember which one. One of these hooks, I've hooked like 3 or 4 channel cats with it. And man, that stuff is extremely sharp. It's still sharp. I've stabbed myself with these hooks a few times. They're sharp, all right. And then if you buy the bigger pre-made rigs, which are also very reasonably priced, they come with 10/0 hooks. Same style hooks as those. The 60 pound channel cat rig with the snelled hook, that's a 5/0 hook. The same style hook. Very, very sharp. If you check out Wildcat Riggs channel, he actually puts the hooks that we use for the Wildcat rigs and another brand of hook. He puts it under the microscope to show you the comparison of the hook point. All right, John. Use Hawaiian Fisherman if you order. Yeah, Hill Jack, if you order a certain amount, I can't remember what the amount is right now. If you order a certain amount, it's free shipping to the US. We also got the Wildcat cat collars. It's the rattle, just like looks like the demon dragon. It's different than the demon dragons. The Wildcat cat collars, if you hit them with a UV light, they actually glow in the dark. Even the beads do. They glow in the dark. And I'd show you that once it got dark, but I forgot my UV flashlight at the house. But you can get the 60-pound rig. You got 80 and 150. The 80 and the 150 rigs, they're all crimped rigs. Yeah, you got that right, Raymond. It don't feel good going into your thumb or your finger. Hey, Monty, thanks for coming in, buddy. Jack, email me your address, buddy. About to check that last rod. That's got the live bait on it. If he ain't live, got a piece of update I can put out. Go figure. He got off. But I'll show you guys real quick. This is my own cat collar rig I made. That's the cat collar right there. Like anything else, you guys know. After you put your bait on, especially cut bait or live bait, make sure you check that tip of the hook. And make sure you don't burn man. Oh man. Which rigs is that, John? Hey, I've got them on the Santee rig. I'm about to change this closest rod here. About to change its bait out. Probably put some beef liver on that one. I got beef liver with garlic powder. Bait anyway. We'll give that middle rod just a few more minutes. Yeah. Yeah, money. I got them in Audra's 3 foot rod holders. And I like this style of rod holder for the guard dog because you just slide it right over the T-post. And then you pull it back up when you set it up. It just goes right underneath that PVC pipe. So you don't get no wear on it or nothing. That tension line don't get all tore up and stuff. All right, Hill Jack. That's the best way I found it to work on these rod holders here. I think I'm gonna cut me a fresh piece of cut bait, maybe. I was gonna put it on the middle rod, but something started messing with that one. Been live a little over an hour. No fish yet. She's actually doing pretty good, Monty. Earlier she was doing her art. She did some drawing, and after that we went to catch bait fish, and she caught majority of the bait fish. So her wrist ain't hurting as much. That's where they had to go. They went in through her main artery through her hand, through her wrist, and went up uh to her heart that way. Yeah, thank you. Kind of how I got to use her rod holders tonight. and yesterday because she ain't able to cast out her rods or reel them in. Yeah, I'm hoping I catch something tonight. I got fresh bait. I got bloody bait. Ah, just need the fish to cooperate. Yeah, Monty. Sheboygan River. Next weekend, planning to go to Oshkosh. I'll be fishing with a guy from Milwaukee area. He's an Army vet, or I think he's in Madison somewhere in that area. But he's a retired Army. He's never catfished before, so I told him I would show him how to catfish. Yeah, Miss Valerie, I've noticed that. Yeah, Monty, I'm ready for that salmon run, man. And if it's a good run, we'll be getting into some nice sized salmon. Hey, Don R, thanks for coming in, buddy. You know, it's funny. Weather seems perfect. Got a west wind. It's not too windy. It's not too hot right now. You would think the fish would be biting like crazy. Oh yeah. For when I take him, Buck, I'm gonna drop down to. I'm gonna use one odd hook. Got a lot of channel cat on some one odd circle hooks, man. I'll downsize my rig. I got one odd. I got some fives, some 5 aught, and I got some 3 aughts too. So I'm gonna just run ones, fives, ones, threes, fives, and maybe six is the biggest I'll go. I'm gonna make sure I get him on some fish. Hey, Miss Jody, thanks for coming in. Surprised you ain't out fishing. I'm about to have to break out my light here. Hey, John Holiday, thanks for coming in, buddy. Ah, you're at the ramp, waiting for the storms to roll by. Hopefully they go by. So when I get to the house, I can watch you catch some fish. It seems like every other weekend I'm throwing a skunk. And Don R, if you got any questions, man, there's the man right there, the inventor himself, Monty Feet. But I think I answered your questions pretty good last night. Yeah, let me get this light out, and then I'll be right back. Gator clip. All right, I'm back. Oh man. How you doing tonight, John Holiday? Hopefully you guys can see them rods better. I got the light hooked up to the car battery. I think I'm gonna put a fresh piece of bait on this middle rod. That's what I finished out with. Yeah, I got the middle rod. Another piece. I'm gonna put out a small little green sunfish here. He's semi-alive, still breathing some. Right through his mouth. There we go. That's still pretty. Oh, we got a live bait out there again. We got my aerator at the house, so plus, all right, still fresh. Step back up, go. Let's line up and just something to smack this little green sunfish that I caught just up down river. Oh, we got a live bait on the middle rod now. Maybe something will hit it. What's up, Big Slim? Thanks for coming in, buddy. And then, of course, I was so excited to go catch some fish, panfish earlier. I forgot to bring something to drink. Luckily, I found a bottle of water in the car. Now we got cut bluegill on the end rod. We got live green sunfish in the middle rod. And we got beef liver on this rod closest to us. And if this closest rod goes off, I can literally reach it from the chair. I ain't got to move too much. My knee started acting up Thursday. So walking right now kind of sucks. All right, Don R. Yeah, Monty. Once we get up and running again, I'm gonna get her the I'm gonna get her the link, and she's a good mod. She'll drop that link in a heartbeat. Little green sunfish moving pretty good. Hopefully that means something chasing it and not a turtle. Oh yeah, John. I believe once we up and running again with guard dog, I believe they gonna sell like hotcakes, man. Everybody should have at least two in their tackle boxes. That's what I like. We got some cloud cover. Hopefully the fish start biting. No, you're not hallucinating. There's something playing with it because the wind ain't moving it. That's the only one moving right now. Even the smallest little nibble, John, with these guard dogs, smallest little nibble, you'll see that rod sway back and forth. And when they start getting real serious, it'll stop going back and left and right, and it'll start going forward. That rod tip will start. That guard dog will start moving that rod tip forward because that fish is playing with getting a little bit more curious about that bait. And when he commits and he grabs that bait and runs with it, that guard dog will pop out and that rod tip will swing back. And that's what sets the hook. I got some beef liver scented with some garlic powder on that one. Seems like chasing channel cats can't get away from the chicken liver and the beef liver. It works pretty good. The only thing is, with that live bait on there, if you got a decent sized live bait on there, you'll see that rod tip moving a little bit more because that bait's moving out there in that water. He's swimming around and he's moving around and stuff, so he'll have that rod tip moving, but he won't set the rod. He won't set that guard dog off. What was it, last month up in Oshkosh? Caught a 4 pound channel on about a 5 inch pumpkin seed, and I had that on the guard dog. The only time it went off is when that about that 5 pound channel cat, 4 or 5 pound channel cat, grabbed that bait and ran with it, set the guard dog off, and it hooked her perfect right in the corner of the mouth. That when you put on a decent sized live bait and you cast it out, you set your guard dog up the first time. If it goes off right away, right after you get it set up, that's when you mess with your sensitivity. You might have to make that sensitivity a little harder by just sliding that line back towards the rod. Oh yeah, I bet it would be. No, Monty, I did not. I heard about it though. Well, there you guys go. You know it'll catch them pesky gar too. We got something interested in this beef liver here. Buck. Yeah. Yeah, that throws people off at first. I'm really interested though to see how during the salmon run, because when I salmon fish, I use a 1/0 circle hook. I'm ready to see how hook into a salmon with these guard dogs. Because those boys during the salmon run, man, you catch those big 3, 4 year olds coming up river. But I want to see that. Can't wait to see a guard dog go off when a salmon grabs it. Because they don't play around. They're not like catfish, man. They grab that, they hit that bait and they just take off. We got all kinds of fish hitting topwater out here. I mean, targeting channels, but I'll take a I'll take a dang sucker or a carp. What's up, Nate? Thanks for coming in, buddy. You gotten anything on your guard dog yet, Nate? Oh yeah. You catch any of them ditch pickles? They make good catfish bait. We got something really interesting in this beef liver. Hey, Buck, are you watching the river rat? That's my Wildcat pro staff over there. They catching anything yet? They got something messing with the end rod too. That cut bait. I have a feeling something's gonna go off soon. I'll take a double. I'm not picky. Yeah, leave it to Parker, man. That man can catch some fish. He must be fishing the wind dikes again. The wing dike. I don't see how he runs across them rocks, man. I mean, when I was younger, I used to run across the reef, but I was to try that nowadays, I'd probably end up in the water. Hey, a 5 pound bass, that's a nice bass. Yeah, John, them bass, man, they see movement at the top. They gonna slam the heck out of whatever you pulling across top water. That's for sure. I used to love my spinner baits for when I bass fish. And I had a couple of nice sized tackle boxes full of bass lures and uh, plastic baits and everything. One of my tackle boxes is about $1,500 worth of bass lures and stuff. Had top water, had my buzz baits, I had my spinner bait, had my torpedoes, my poppers, had my Zora spooks, and I had a couple homemade ones, couple homemade poppers that I made out of wood. Yeah, all that casting, man, I just can't do it. I don't like doing it no more. That's why even for salmon, I don't even cast. If I do, I'll cast a couple, maybe 20 times at the most, and I'll put that spoon down and fish either under a bobber or bottom fish like for catfish. I'll do it for salmon then during the salmon run. Yeah, Nate, them bass will hit them worms too. Them night crawlers. I used to like running my frogs across the top of lily pads and stuff. Just watch those bass blow up from underneath the lily pads and just grab that frog lure and just take off. But my favorite was I loved using the titanium spinner bait. Had a whole box of those. Had probably 30 or 40 of them. Just the titanium spinner baits alone. And I probably had about 20 buzz baits. And whoever stole that tackle box from me, hopefully they lost all those lures. What's up, Backwoods? Thanks for coming in, Maddie. How you doing tonight, Maddie? Oh, yeah? Yeah, same here, Maddie. Hopefully I hook up soon. I got fresh cut bait. I got beef liver. I got one live bait on the middle rod. If you want, man, I can drop the link if you want to pop up for a while. You can pop up for a little bit. It's up to you. Yeah, hopefully I hook up soon. Starting to get spiders climbing all over these dang rods. Yeah, man, that sucks when you ain't got reception. Might check this rod closest to us and put on some fresh chicken liver. This rod closest to us, I'm just switching out the two bloody baits, chicken liver and beef liver. Trying to keep the bait as fresh as I can. Good old chicken liver. And once I get my Jules bait back in back in my hand. I'll have that out too. I ran out just waiting for them to send me more. See, it's chicken liver. Everybody says you got to put it in pantyhose or put it in some kind of netting or gauze or wrap uh, thread around it. You ain't got to try and throw your shoulder out when you're casting. You just lob this stuff out there. They'll stay on the hook perfectly fine. Why in Wisconsin we run 3 rod. I'll one I'll run one rod way out, then I'll cast one about half the distance of the farthest line, then I'll run one shallow. Catfish don't only stay far away from the bank and in deep water. They come close to the bank too, and they get in that shallow water. There we go. Bird dog set up again. Got some chicken liver on here. And believe me, I can cast far as can be, man. Hey, Alvin Lewis, thanks for coming in, buddy. Yeah, yeah, Monty, those work perfectly fine for that. They're coming out with something new. Jules is, and when I get it in my hands, they'll let me know if I can show it on the live, which I should be able to by then. But they're coming out with something new. That's all I'm gonna say. Can't say no more about that. You guys just gotta watch. When I get it, I'll let everybody know once they tell me I can show it. There's 2 regulations I don't like in Wisconsin. One, you can't use a cast net to catch bait, and two, you can't transport live bait from one body of water to the other body of water. So you got to catch your live bait in the same body of water you're fishing. Which sometimes when you're fishing the river, it's a pain trying to catch bluegills and green sunfish and stuff like that. But if you guys been following me from last year, you guys know for sure I'll make up for not catching a bunch of catfish on lives. Because once it gets nice and cold and below zero and stuff, we be chasing them burbot in December, end of November, beginning of December. Be chasing them burbot and pulling them up. Remember one live we caught like 4 or 5 burbot. That was a good night then. Well, that night was cold too. Yeah, Monty, I've used cut carp before a long time ago. I never had no luck with it, so I stopped using carp. I might go back to it if I catch a decent, well, a small enough size where I can use it for cut bait. If I catch about a 2 pounder, 2 3 pounder, maybe 4, I'll keep them and cut him up, but and try it again. I would love to try those. Dang, that's that company. What is it? Dark Water Baits. They got that carp. Supposed to be some really good bait. What's up, Wildcat? How you doing tonight, Josh? I wouldn't mind getting my hands on that bait to try. It's cut up carp. And there's people that swear by that bait. Like I swear by Jules bait. Like I said, this year's been rough for me for catfishing. But I've known people that caught some. Oh, really? I've used anise before. I've never never thought about putting it on the carp though. Yeah, I seen those new cat collars. They look good, man. What? Why? They gotta go back. That's not good. Yeah, well, I'll check that. I'll check that later on, Josh. There's a couple guys in one of those catfishing groups I'm in. They swear by that whisker seeker line, man. Had that stuff on maybe, let's see, from December till this month, probably about 8, 9 months. That stuff started breaking on me. Oh, that ain't good. What's up, Solo? You ain't miss nothing, Guerrero. Miss me, miss me rebaiting my rods just to keep fresh bait on. Yeah, that's not good, man. They're falling apart. If you're talking about me catching fish solo, no, I got some bad news. I ain't got one yet. Unless you want to count the bait fish we caught earlier. We got the live one. I'm listening to. Got one more live. I've been having a problem with that too. And Fishman taking a fade off. So what? I went like this, and it fell. So I felt bad. I'm like, sorry, I didn't. But he came from the sea. I put on the live bait on my homemade cat collar rig. Is that the last live one? Yeah. Rod, that little live one. Got the last live bait out. After this, it'll be all cut bait. All right, I got the last live bait out there. We got 2 live, and we got the chicken liver. What's up, hog leg? Fin seeker. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I wasn't talking. I was busy rebaiting my rod. That she walked away, Miss Valerie. I'll let her know what you said though. If she don't come in my lives, she watches her art videos and art lives and all that. Yeah, something's scaring that live bait on that end rod. Hopefully it grabs it and takes off. Yeah, I'll let her know what you said too, hog leg. Uh-huh. Yeah, we got something messing with the chicken liver. And hopefully it ain't a dang turtle, because tired of turtles. Got like 4 or 5 of them this year, and I've never caught one before this year. Yeah, Monty, I got the. Let me see. I can't remember. I got 5 of the Uncle Lou rods. I can't remember what is what. The closest one here is a medium light or a medium. Tag that bait. Back to low. Get it back up there. Well, guard dog went off. Something smacked him. He's missing a little bit of scales on his tail. Yeah, we got medium light. We got 2 medium light. These 2 are medium light, and this is a medium. So it's medium, medium light, medium light. Oh yeah, hog leg. Troll away, buddy. Troll away. All right, John Holiday. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Yeah, so I'm running medium and 1 medium and 2 medium lights tonight. If you ain't doing nothing, hog leg, if you want, you can come up, hang out. Yeah, we got something messing with this first rod. Hopefully it commits. That's a chicken liver. Been like 2.5 hours and no fish. But at least we're getting hit now. It's nothing hitting hard enough to set the guard dog off. We're gonna get them though. That's how it usually goes. That means they just playing with that bait right now. Hey Buck, you wanna come up? You can get a closer look at the braid I went to. I know you said I went to the dark side when I went with that braid. Another one, short striking, man. Yeah, at least we're getting action. Little guy got hit too, right on his tail. What that tells me is I'm gonna unhook him and I'm gonna hook him behind his dorsal fin. I just went through his fin. Oh yeah, now I hit him on his tail. Hopefully whatever hit him hooked up. Move that. I move that hook to the back of his dorsal fin, right behind his dorsal fin. That's what it was. Oh, we're getting action. Getting hit. Nothing. Happening. Like maybe. See. Since this was the chicken liver, go ahead and set this. Probably put more chicken liver on since I got hit on it. Yep, I thought. That thing about chicken liver. Uh, yeah, Buck, I don't know if it's true or not. I've heard different things. Sometimes I hook them right in the middle underneath the dorsal fin. I mean, what's that do? Keep them right in the middle of the water column? Seems to me, I don't know, channel cat. When I hook the bait in the through the bottom and the top lip, seems to me the channel cats hit from behind because I've had them hit my live suckers from behind and just take the tail. And when I hook them behind, hook them towards the tail, just before the tail, that's when I hook up with them main a lot. Get the chicken liver back out there. Like I said, chicken liver. I'm not casting it real far. Probably about 30 feet from the bank. I had something messing with it, so hopefully this time we get hooked up. Ain't got too much current, so see, we'll move this sensitivity, make it a little more sensitive, if that helps. Shall see. So, still got two live bait and fresh chicken liver on there. And see, with the current, there really ain't no current right now. So I can mess with the sensitivity, make it a little bit more sensitive, because I ain't got to worry about that current moving that, popping that guard dog loose. So two times the guard dogs did pop, something, each bait got tapped, both of them on the tail. So moving the hook further behind the, right behind the dorsal fin on the middle one. Hopefully something smacks it again and gets hooked. I'm gonna probably run another 20 minutes and I'm gonna end the live. I'm gonna still be fishing. I might pop over to River Rats, see what they doing. But a 3 hour live, that's good enough. There ain't no fish in it. A lot of fishing, just no fish. Yeah, Miss Valerie. I just wish I had some fish to show. And last week, when I was, like I said, when I went live, or when I was live, no fish. But as soon as I wasn't live, I catch a fish. Well, like I said, when everybody's done fishing it during the dead of winter, I'll be out there chasing burbot, putting those on the bank. Yeah, Monty, I've noticed that it's been real slow. Oh yeah, part of fishing. Sometimes you catch them like nothing. Sometimes you skunk. I've been doing it forever, so don't bug me if I skunk or not. I just enjoy relaxing on the riverbank. Yeah, you got that right, Monty. 100% true. But like I said, when it's a dead of winter and everybody's in their nice warm houses, and I'll be out in the -degree weather with a heater chasing burbot. And I swear during those lives, I think everybody comes in just to see if I'm going to freeze to death. No, I don't, Monty. Hopefully this year, um, Hog City, he's a friend of mine up here. Uh, he does ice fishing. Hopefully I'll be able to get out on the ice with him. And I'll go live then too. I've done it once since I've been up here. And that was almost 14 years ago. Well, no, almost 15 years ago now, I think. But hopefully this winter I get out and do that with Hog City. Yeah, Buck, you got that right, man. I got, let's see, I got jeans on underneath my insulated bibs. Under my jeans, I got my dang uh, thermals on. Then I got my jeans, long sleeve shirt. Sometimes I got two long sleeve shirts on. And then my winter jacket. Uh, but yeah, insulated bibs and all. I look like I weigh about 300 pounds when I during the winter. And then last winter, man, I'm lucky I didn't freeze because I actually climbed down the ladder after one of the lives. After I ended the live, we was getting ready to leave. Went to pull that stringer up, and that thing was wrapped around the bottom of the ladder down in the water. So I climbed my Hawaiian butt down the ladder into some ice cold Michigan water. What's up, Rustic? You be careful on that drive tomorrow. Thanks for stopping in. See you later, Johnny. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Yeah, that was when I climbed down into that water, man. It was weird. My feet was in the water, but I had my insulated boots on, so my feet was okay. I had my insulated bibs on. My legs were wet, but they were okay. It was my hands. I started losing grip, so I climbed out the water. As soon as I called Audra at the house, and on the way home, had her turn on the shower so I could warm up. I was warm enough. As soon as I got home, I was warm enough where I could actually jump in a hot shower. But I ain't doing that this year. There ain't no way I'm climbing back in that water. I think it was like -10 out that night. That's not with the wind chill. That's why when I'm out fishing during the winter, I say where we're fishing. We may not be on ice, but we do dumb stuff sometimes. About 8 more minutes, then go ahead and end the live, and we'll just relax for another hour or so, and then head to the house. Yeah, we gotta get that one set up. I know I posted the link for this live for anybody in our guard dog group chat. If anybody went out, if they wanted to come up on panel tonight, they could have. And what we'll do one day, uh, we can just set up I'll set up a mock live, because I can set up the chat room and it'll just be private. Don't have to go live or nothing. Then we can have I guess like a Zoom meeting, if you want to call it that. Everybody can see each other while we talk, where everybody gets used to being up on panel uh, backstage. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Thanks for hanging out. And maybe next weekend in Oshkosh, when I'm out fishing with that army vet, I'm gonna see if he's okay with uh being on live stream. If he ain't, then uh I won't go live then. But we'll see. I'll talk to him and everything. Hopefully he's all right with it. But thanks for hanging out, everybody. See you guys around.